Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Annalise and I teach people how to change their life by changing their thoughts. And today I'm going to be telling you about my DMT trip where I saw the devil. It's mental. Prepare to get your mind blown. A little bit controversial as well. But before getting away, I would just like to say thank you to everyone who gives me a thumbs up, everybody who shares, comments, subscribes. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If I can even get my words out, make sure you hit that subscribe button and I'll jump straight into it. So, Saturday just gone. I still had some DMT left from when I give it to my dad. So my son had gone off to his dad's house for a week and I just thought, fuck it, weather's nice, I'm just going to go chill in the back garden and try out some DMT, try it out the doors. So I had a bit of a try of DMT and what I found was when I did it outside, it was over like that, like literally so quick. So normally when I would do DMT, around about 10 minutes. When I was doing it outside, it was lasting like, it certainly felt that way, like 2-3 minutes. And I felt like I wasn't getting in as deep. But then I seen the devil. And it's really not what you'd expect. So this literally, people are probably going to think that I've lost my goddamn mind, but other people will totally understand. If you've got an expanded consciousness, you'll be able to accept this information. But I've told a couple of people about this and they were just like, you're fucking mental. So yeah, so basically I seen the devil and wasn't scary whatsoever, wasn't scary at all. It was actually a super loving energy. And then basically, this is where it gets crazy. Prepare yourself, this is kind of controversial. So then basically the devil then started telling me that him and God are two sides of the same coin. And the devil isn't necessarily bad, but he's been portrayed to be this bad person. The Bible's been changed so many times over the years. Just being translated from whatever language it started in to like going like Hebrew, Latin, making its way to English, and all the different times. And although the people who've been involved in erase things and change things because they don't really want us to know about how powerful we are, and we get our power from the devil. And he basically told him that by rejecting the devil, who is also a part of us, God is part of us, we're all one, God is part of us, also the devil is too. And by rejecting him and saying that he's evil when he actually isn't, because we all believe this Bible because it's been around for 2,000 years, we all just totally believe it as gospel, pun fully fucking intended. But yes, we all just believe it as gospel, but the devil isn't actually bad. It's just like different to God. So it's like everything's got duality, like light, dark, up, down. There's like daylight during the day is beautiful, darkness during the night's also beautiful when you've got the moon and the stars, and it's not like that. So the devil's been portrayed as this bad evil person when actually really he isn't. He absolutely is not. And what it was saying to me was, it was like, you've got to worship me too. Don't just worship God or whatever label you want to give to the higher power out there. I choose to call it the universe. Sometimes I do say God, but not in a religious way, just because that word's easy to pull out thin air. So yeah, he was saying that like up, down, left, right, hot, cold, they're all like two sides of the same coin, and that's the same with God and the devil. And he was saying we get different things from God that we do from the devil, and the devil gives us our power. So he was saying like, worship me as well as worshipping God, and he said you'll see your life begin to change. So just putting it out there, I'm a devil worshipper now. you should too, because I can actually feel a bit of a shift. And I know it sounds mental, but devil worshipping is not in the same way that it's been portrayed as, you know, like these Satanists. I'm not a Satanist or anything, but I choose to believe that the devil is also good, but just a different type of good. And I mean, he did actually say, like, did actually make the point, like, God's not all good, same as the devil's not all good and not all bad. Like, there wouldn't be disasters and stuff on earth if God was wholly all good, because he does allow bad things to happen to teach lessons. So he was just saying that basically you've got to worship both. Both are within us. We both have light, dark. You've got to worship both. So very controversial, but people are going to think I'm crazy, because it's one of them things that you might have to experience to understand it. Because if someone told me that they were a devil worshipper, I don't know, actually, maybe the logic way that I've explained it, if someone explained it to me like that, I would probably accept it, but you never know unless you experience it. I've experienced it, so it's easy for me to say. So yeah, that's my latest DMT trip. Well, there was more to it than that, but that's the juicy stuff. The rest of the other stuff was personal. So my bedroom's an angelic realm, by the way. So thanks for tuning in today, guys. Hope you liked hearing about my trip.